The ocean is a source of life, which we have to care for. It is also the source of life for thousands of species, and it is the nest of creation, a source that humans do not care for and do not value. The impact of pollution on the seas is a problem that takes account of all the diversity we have. According to the United Nations, by the year 2060, if we do not stop this pollution, the oceans will have more plastic than fish. There are so many pollutions that cause problems to marine life, such as plastic and chemicals. Everything is caused by the human, who every year makes a massive pollution to our source of supply. This is critical and very regrettable, the lack of solidarity for the ocean.
The United Nations Global Initiative on the Environment, known as the Clean Seas Campaign to reduce marine litter, has indicated that more than 8 million tons of plastic leaks into the oceans each year. 71% of the planet is covered by water, and the remaining 29% by continental mass. Of this proportion, the water that covers 96% of the planet is where the rest is sweet. However, pollution has hurt these values. Now, this is currently affecting animals? Yes, in fact, marine species are the most affected, since currently 600 species are in danger from the waste left on the shores of beaches. But of course, this also affects us. Marine pollution not only affects biodiversity and the environment, but it could become a public health problem, especially due to the presence of plastic microparticles in food. The Organization of Consumers and Users, also called OCU, issued an alert indicating that of 102 foods of marine origin that is subject to plastic investigations, it detected the presence of plastic microparticles in 69 of them. Economic activities are also affected, since many nations live on income generated by tourism, both national and international, as well as fishing. But they are increasingly difficult to carry out due to pollution.
Consequence of marine pollution: loss of biodiversity. All the causes of pollution of the seas and ocean affects the loss of biodiversity. In this case, we are talking about aquatic species that live in our seas and oceans, which is the main and most serious effect of marine pollution. Many of these species are very important, either because they are large predators or because they play a key role in the ecological system of the area. Over the years, the consequences of marine pollution have increased dramatically, resulting in the near extinction of tuna, shark, and swordfish, and causing damage to human health surge and deaths from contaminated seafood. As a result of plastic pollution, islands made entirely of plastic have emerged. According to a United Nations study, by 2050, there will be more plastics in the ocean than fish in the sea. Every year, more than 8 tons of plastic reach our seas, which is equivalent to 1 truckload of plastic per minute. It is estimated that more than 60% of marine species have traces of plastic materials in their intestines.
How to prevent maritime pollution? There are countless small daily actions with which we individually contribute to better conservation of the oceans and seas. The use of plastic is one of the main threats to the ocean that causes many consequences. But to avoid polluting the sea, you can stop using PET bottles and replace them with thermos and use ecological bags, since these are more durable and we can also reuse them at any time. Many species are disappearing. Due to the demand and poor fishing practice, it is important to look for brands or cuisines that sell marine products certified with sustainable practice, since in this way we can limit ourselves to the exploitation of aquaculture. If you can no longer reduce your plastic consumption, reuse the products whenever possible and recycle them in the proper containers. If we protect or promote the balance of marine systems, we will avoid floods or droughts, and we will be able to reduce the increase in global temperature. The oceans is also an important source of food and also provides cultural service such as recreations. However, marine resources can be depleted or collapse, affecting human populations around the world.
Now that you know what is happening in the world, let's do a change.